Eights were maybe the best hand. Pair, he's checked it too, so a good chance our twos are good. We've still got 8 on the go, so we're only at a 2 so far. Let's go to 325. It's just over 3 times his raise. Don't really want anyone else coming in. So sick. Okay, we'll see a flop. There's basically no ace, no king, and I'm all in. It's so sick. Oh, go and show me kings or aces then. What happened there? Was that sit and go over? Oops, close that. But that sit and goes over really quick. Well, we obviously won that. Ace queen. Wow. It's an interesting way for him to play. It's basically no ace, no king, and my money was having to go in there. I didn't really want to re-raise it up pre-flop and give him a 50-50. I'd rather see the flop and then reduce his odds. Probably should have called there and no face cards, just put my money in. But then you're basically playing a guessing game. You're calling on the flop and then basically hoping he doesn't connect with the flop, which is not a great way to play. If you're going to do a stop and go, you want to be out of position post flop so you can get your money in first. I'm going to 3-bet shove that. He's only got 290 behind. It's quite a nice flop. Oh, I see a cheap flop there. With our suited king. I've got a gut shot at the back door and diamond draw. And then overcard. It sounds nice, not the greatest though. Not to that. What the hell is that? That's probably a draw. So sick. Our king high's maybe ahead a lot of the time, but we obviously can't call. And we're short start there. What happened there? Right, ace jack. We're actually still 50-50 on the flop. It's an interesting turn card. I probably should have called the chips there. You don't have a pair. I'm checking thinking that my jack high is probably good. Or it's good a lot of the time. Did he win that? He had a king high. I thought there was a really good chance our jack high was ahead a lot of the time. If I thought that, I probably should have bet the river though. That's probably pretty bad. Ooh, cramp again. I'll let you have that one. We've obviously got a walk with our aces. Oh, not a walk. Full ground. Might start trying to bully them a little bit here. Although they're still pretty deep. Considering we're four-handed, it's only 30-60. Nearly way to shove there. I wouldn't mind a hand in this table soon enough. I've got 5 big blinds. It's a nice and not a nice flop actually. And opening a straight draw with the second pair. Just going to shove that actually. Can't really raise and then fold pre-flop. So if I'm going to raise like 11, 12 big blinds, I'd basically just shove it in. It's a nice flop. He obviously limp called. Not a great hand. See if nobody wants it, I'll have a little 120 chip stab. It's probably not great that there's a micro stack min raising. He's probably got 6s beat. Don't know what hand it was. Yeah, I know I'm looking at the last hand histories again, which isn't great. Alright, a bubble here as well. Jack Queen's not great, but it's more than like it's either this hand or the next hand I'm going to go all in. So Jack Queen is liable to be the best hand out of the two. Ace 10, I've probably got the odds to call, but I don't like calling with Ace 10 now. To take a free flop or to shove? I'm going to shove this and hope that the person under the gun didn't limp too strong. I think we've got to call the king high here. We can't really afford to let it go, and we're random against the small blind who's also short stacked. Ace 7, king queen he called this with, and I'm pretty sure we actually hit our king, hit our ace as well. That's standard. Oh, there's another one going. Yeah, we had to call that. I don't mind that pre-flops in that, it's still 60-40. We've got top pairs quite nice. Oops, I'll close that. That's quite a nice card. He's called us. What could he have? Maybe a smaller pair. We'll go for the 390 bit. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. No, I don't want to play in poker stars. Oh, it's probably a bit of an over raise. What is that? I don't like the poker stars. And there's a couple of them that were knocked out of there. Right, that was the king 7 hand. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see how the other one went down. That was the 8 versus the king queen. Yeah, that's a bit standard. We flop the ace and he rivers a queen on us. Standards for, we've got a 3000 chip pot. It's quite a nice flop. Well, let's see what he called pre-flop. He limp called under the gun with king queen all in. Wow. Wow. He leaves himself 503. What is he hoping I've got? He's basically hoping I've got a pair and it's 50-50. That is so sick for a 3,000 chip pot. I'll shove that there and get a bit of fold equity hopefully. There'll be another scary limp call donk. What tournament was that? Oh, that was the incident hand. Just 3, 4, 5. We're only in 5 here. It's not going great. I'm going to take a free flop here actually. We've hit a race. Maybe get a bit of value if he's got a king there. He's raised. Oh, that's weird. Well, it's a nice river for us actually. Oh, I've got a straight there. Wow, I just straight to straight. Oh, we fold. Well, there's maybe a mistake for us to take the straight on the river there. I'll 3-bet this up to 960. I'll basically commit to the pot. But 9s is more often than not the best hand pre-flop. Yeah, we're only in 5, but 1, 2, 4 of them are $30 sitting goes. So obviously I can get the cashes and the $30 ones, it's not too bad. I think we can afford just a tiny little bet there. He's either got it or he doesn't. Yeah, 15 big blinds, I'm just going to shove that. Once again, I don't want to raise enough to fold. I get maximum fold equity. I'm going to get called by Queen Jack. Are you having a laugh? Wow, cost 15 big blind shove with Queen Jack. Oh, we won that 50-50. I've got too many chips now considering this guy's the short stack. We're in the money here. Try and bully them a little bit. They're both fairly short stacked. Not really in comparison to the blinds, but against my stack. Shit that. Yeah, if he doesn't have a heart, it's pretty hard for him to continue on. And if he doesn't have a good heart even. Don't let that limp into the short stack. You never really want to give any short stacks free flops. Bit of an over-raise with my ace jack there actually. Hopefully these two guys get tangled up. And Dolly Brunson.